All right, so welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to talk about why you shouldn't join a gym as your first step to getting fit. See what I did there? Yeah. So why you shouldn't join a gym as your first step to getting fit, right? Or increasing your exercise piece. Because I'm going to go ahead and assume that you've already dialed in your calories, right? You've used the calculator, the calorie calculator online, plugged in your numbers to see what calorie count you need to eat per day to ensure you're in a calorie deficit, so you're eating less than you're using, right? You've already done that. So now you want to do the exercise piece of it. You've also dialed in your sleep, right? Making sure you're getting 7 to 8 hours of restful sleep. I don't mean in bed for 7 or 8 hours. I mean asleep for 7 or 8 hours, which if you use a sleep tracker, you'll realize that it's very hard to do that. Why do I not think you should join a gym as the first step? Well, for me, I think it's the barrier of entry for exercise. It puts it high to begin with, okay? By joining a gym, essentially now you have put it in your mind that the only way you're going to exercise is by getting in your car, getting your stuff together, putting the animals up, getting them fed to make sure they don't eat your couch while you're gone. And you're going to get your stuff together, get your water bottle, get your little cute little outfit on, whatever, right? Or baggy clothes like I wear at the gym because, anyway, long story. You got to get in your car, drive to the gym, work out on those machines. People are going to judge you. Everybody's looking at you and laughing at you and stuff like that. The barrier of entry is just too high, right? By joining a gym, you've automatically set in your brain that you have to go somewhere to go work out. And that's just not true. Take, for example, the things that we've been talking about on this channel that guys like Stan Efferding kind of introduced. As far as I know, he introduced it, which is just go for a walk for 10 minutes after every meal. That's 30 minutes of walking a day right there that you can couple to something that you do all the time. If you eat 3 meals a day, go on 10-minute walks. If you eat 4 meals a day, go on maybe 10-minute walks for 3 of those meals. If you eat 6 meals a day, go for half, whatever, or go for 10 minutes every time. Don't overdo it, but that's something that you can do without spending any money, without having to, you can even take your animals with you, provided it's, not too hot. I have to be kind of careful with that with my dogs. Make sure little feet don't get burned. But it's something you can do that you already have in your control. You can just step outside or get a walking pad. Like I have a walking pad in my office. It's like a $150 little device. Now it doesn't have any railings, and I think there was one video I did shoot where I almost got ejected off of it because I wasn't paying attention. That can't happen. Be careful. But you can get a walking pad too and walk those 10 minutes right there in your own house and just make it a habit. Just to start with that. You don't have to sign this like 2-year deal where, you know what's going to happen. It's 30 days in, 60 days in, you're going to be like, I'm paying for this gym membership I don't use. And now you're stuck. You got cancel fees, all that kind of stuff, right? And I know there's gyms that do month to month. That's fine. That's not the point. The point's really not the money. The point is that you need to have the lowest barrier of entry to start having good habits and start creating good habits like 10-minute walks after you eat. Or just 10-minute walk first thing when you wake up in the morning. So I shot a video of me walking in the morning. I do that to reset my circadian rhythm every day to ensure that my body knows when it needs to wake up and what time it needs to go to sleep. It also makes me feel better from a mood perspective. So get that walk in the morning and then take walks at lunch, after lunch and dinner that day, or lunch and your snack or something like that. Or, your snack and dinner. So it's later in the day, it's not as hot. If you're in Texas and the climate's really hot, like where I am, it's better to walk in the morning and night, trust me. That's why I think you shouldn't join a gym straight away. Like you're raising the barrier of entry way too high when you're just trying to start out and create some very positive, easy to obtain goals. You've already got your calories dialed in, you're weighing your food, you're watching what you eat, you're eating, less number of ingredient foods. You've got the eating part figured out. You got the sleeping part figured out. Now it's time to figure out, okay, how can I start to get some activity in? Okay. Start simple, just get, like we mentioned before, 4,000, 5,000, 6,000. Set a commitment to yourself, not a goal. Set a commitment to yourself. I will walk 6,000 miles. Yeah, that sounds like one of my first commitments is 6,000 miles in one day. Why go slow? Anyway, I'm a total maniac. I will walk 6,000 steps a day. That is my promise to myself. I'm going to get that done. And that's how you start. That's how you start to create these habit forming good behaviors to get you on your way to getting more healthy. So keep counting your calories, keep up the great work. I know you can do it, and I will see you in the next video.